Okay, while we're up here machining, I've got the front pulley and you can see the grooves in there. Now, I thought like this was really shiny compared with the cast. It wasn't, it looked like a speedy sleeve and I reckon I could feel the lip, but I tried to get it off and it's just, it appears there isn't one there. And what I was going to do was take the speedy sleeve off, machine this down, say 100 thou, 200 thou, whatever, and push a new sleeve over the top, then machine it to original size. So, but I thought I was going to pull the speedy sleeve off and just see what was under there, but looks like there wasn't one there, but it was really bright and shiny, like nickel, like someone welded it with nickel rods or something, but I don't think you'd weld this with nickel rods because it'd, you know, it'd contract in and you'd never get the bloody thing on, and it wasn't that hard to get off. So I think what we'll do, we'll take a measurement through here. I'll chuck it up first. I'll pop her in the 6-jaw, put a centre up it, and we'll chuck it up and we'll work out how much we're going to take this down, and we'll make our own wear sleeve to go and sit over top here. Okay, I've got it chucked up on a machined surface on the front. There was a shoulder there that they'd machined out a flange so that you could put a hydraulic pump drive on. So I've put a pipe centre up where the crank would go. I've picked up a machined surface with the 6-jaw there. Now we'll just see what we're going to shoot for. So it looks like in between the seal there and there, there's an unworn section. And that's 2.20, so I would say if we took that back out to 2.250, I would imagine that would have been the original size, 2 1/4 inch. So we'll see how, there's a little bit of movement there. Yeah, I don't imagine there would be that much. .22, okay. We'll go for 2.220 in there somewhere. It's a rubber seal. You can see where it's been sitting in here, so she's certainly been sealing, no worry. So as long as we're over that there, we should be okay. So I may have a look in the Sparex book or something like that and see what the OD should be. It'll probably give us a seal diameter, or AGCO may give us a seal diameter. But look, in the meantime, what we need to do is just turn a few thou off. So we'll speed him up a bit, we'll run him at, oh look, we'll go at say 640 RPM. And just by looking at that, we know we're pretty true. Let's just see what that looks like. Okay, so that should give us an 100 thou thick bush or thereabouts. Yeah, 2.020. So that was 2.220, so that'll give us a 100 thou thick wear sleeve. Okay, I had a look in the junk pile and I've got a bit of, looks like 3 inch. It's only 2 inches long, 2.5 inches long, 2 3/8 inches long. Anyway, there's a bit of scrap. It's got a machined surface at the back here that I've grabbed it on, so after doing the pulley there, God, that cast makes a mess, so I had to take time out and clean clean the lathe. So I thought later I probably should have waited till I got this bloody mill scale off here. But anyway, we won't worry too much. We may, I'll just do a couple of runs and see how we're travelling. This tip's not the best, but I'll leave it in until I get a tidy up, and then I may even shout at a new one. Yeah, we're not quite under the scale yet. You can see a bit of scale just in here. Okay, so that's pretty close to 2.250, give or take, and all we're doing is just trying to get rid of a heap of metal quickly. 2.24647, so that's fine. If we're going for 2.2, okay, there we go, number 3 Morse taper on 28mm. We might slow that down to 160 RPM. There you go, that certainly wasn't pretty. I'll put that drill aside and it'll get a sharpen before we use that again. Okay, we're getting close there now. We should have about 5 thou to go, I think. Right, we'll have a little bit of a measure here. .018, and I need 2.024, so we're still not quite there. So we bring this fella up and out a little bit. There's my 0, so that's 2.018. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. Let's have a quick check there just to make sure I'm not very close there. Yep, that'll press on, no worries. Alright, we'll sneak up. I'll pop a bit of oil in it, and just to try and... This tip doesn't leave a real nice job often. Okay, I reckon we should be pretty close on the money. 2.025. 2.025. Okay. So that there, if I clean here, yep, that's going to press on without a doubt. Okay, so now I think we measured from this shoulder to there, which was 1 inch. So, if I find my trusty parting tool, there it is. Bring him up here. And we need to just Check where our edge is here. Yep, that's good. We're going to call that 0. Now we had to go an inch, but I'm going to go a little more than an inch. So I've got a bit of a lip. This is a little bit longer than the other. And I may just give this a polish first too. If you remember, when I measured the pulley back in the day, before I started doing anything to it, it measured at 2.230. Now, I went up the back and I got the seal, the timing cover seal that they've supplied for us, and it doesn't have a size on it, but I put that on there, and I felt that was okay. This is 2.245, so it's actually 5 thou under original size. So I got another seal, and in at the shop there today, this morning, I got another seal, and I checked all the measurements, and it actually says the seal should be 2 1/4 inches, 2.250. So I'd already turned this at 2.455, so it's 4.5 thou under size. It's not going to matter at all with the new seal. That'll last forever. The seals that were on it, they were eating way into the bush, and they were the correct seals, correct sizes, running 30 thou under, and it wasn't too bad. So, look, I'm going to run with this at 5 thou under. It's not going to matter in this instance. Now, if I bring this up a little bit further, that'll go 1.125. That'll be 1.125. That'll give me about 3 mil extra to push this onto the pulley. Then I can turn the pulley around and just trim it up. That'd be a good way to wreck a parting tool, but it didn't. No nasty marks. A few chowdery things here, but that doesn't matter. And the tool survived. Okay, you can see him over in the arbor press. I've got a couple of teeth out of the arbor press that I took out so I can get the handle in a good spot. So I'm not going to put any sealant on this. I shouldn't need to at a press fit. I'll just see how we go. Look at that. Now you've got to be happy with that. So you can see this is a little piece we got to machine off. That's not going to come off, like it's a press fit. It's only an arbor press, but it's still a press fit. Okay, we'll turn him around, we'll pop him back in the lathe, and we'll just trim this back, and we'll put a little chamfer on here just to lead in for the seal so we don't have a sharp edge there. Okay, we're set up there. We've got steady up there just for safety or a tailstock. So we just want to trim this back to around level, and then we'll put a bit of a chamfer on. Actually, I may put my put this fella in just to get him level. Okay, that's level with the end. I believe it's just a fraction under. Yep. Just get rid of this. I might just go in just one run across the whole lot. Okay, now we'll just put a chamfer on to help the seal out. We should be good. Okay, well there you go. That is the pulley finished. If I pull that out of the way. Now like I said, it was 5 thou under. Actually, I should measure it now. I've got it pressed on just in case it changed. 2.455 still, I believe. Can't get my hand in there. Okay, 2.247. Can you see that? Oh, look, it's very close. So look, we're 4 or 5 thou under. The 2 1/4 inch, which, like I said before, I'm happy with that. I'm not going to worry. The seal here, that's a double lip seal. That's okay. Yeah, so plenty of tension there. I'm happy with that as well. And this sleeve hasn't got a chance of coming off because it goes in. You have the crank drive gear, the front gear, then you have the oil slinger, then this gets done up against the oil slinger, so there's not a chance of this part moving. So look, let's call that finished, eh? I'm bloody pretty pleased with that. I'll just undo it there and give you a look. So there you go, built not bought.